Hello, we're here at the International Vatican Conference, and we're talking to Meredith Vieira about what it means to be a caregiver. Thanks for being with us, Meredith. First, let's start with this conference. A lot of other medical conferences are very narrow and specialized. This one is multidiscipline. And how does that help, and why do you think that's important?
Well, because I don't believe that wellness is just about the body, it's about the mind and the soul as well. You need to examine the entire human being and what makes it unique. And that's what this conference does. It looks at every aspect of humanity in an effort to help us be better people, healthier people, and better societies. So I've always loved this approach. I'm more of a humanities gal anyway. So the science often is really hard for me to decipher, but I can certainly understand the humanness behind it.
Now, you were at the Vatican Conference in 2013, both you and your husband, Richard, and you spoke quite honestly about what it's like to live with a chronic illness. What advice can you offer others who are facing this new prospect of caring for a family member?
Well, first, take a deep breath. It is a journey, okay? And every day may be a little different. In our case with MS, we have good days and we have bad days, and I cherish the good ones, and the bad ones you just shore up and you take it hour by hour and just keep moving. And so I think that's important. As long as your loved one is a partner in care, there often is a case. There's a time when they no longer can be a partner, and you are really totally the caregiver. But as long as they're a partner in care, um, communicate, talk about what's going on, understand the situation, but don't be afraid to ask questions or to get help. I've had so many folks who have said to me, "Oh, you're so brave," and this and that. I go, "Well, first of all, no, I'm not. But secondly, I'm just doing what I should be doing. But secondly, I've learned that it's really important to reach out, whether it's to other family members or friends or somebody in the clergy or anybody that you feel you could trust, somebody else going through the situation. Don't feel you're in it alone because what is it? 53 million Americans are caregivers. That's a lot of people to get advice from. I also say maintain a sense of humor that works for us. It's important because there are dark days and always respect and honor the dignity of that person that is your loved one and understand how precious it is. I tell a story about my husband when he's in a wheelchair. People see the wheelchair, they don't see him. So I'm there to remind them there's a human being there because often people, I think they're nervous around folks that have illness and they're not trying to be rude, but it comes out that way. And they never really get to understand the person in the wheelchair as opposed to just the wheelchair.
You've described illness as a family affair. Do you think this caretaking and taking care of role can actually help a relationship? And how are the things you can do to let it help the relationship?
I think it can. I think you have to be very open and honest with your partner, the person that you love. In my case, my partner. I think when you're having a bad day or something they do or say rubs you the wrong way, you don't have to always be Florence Nightingale about everything. You can say, "Hey, listen, I need stuff too. I need help." You're in it together. It's a partnership. So keep the communication channels open. Certainly in our case, in our family, I don't wish this on anybody, but I think our kids are better for having Richard as their father. They've seen adversity, they've seen somebody face it with tremendous courage and humor and just great intellect. And I think that they've come away from that not only just admiring their father very much, but being very empathetic when it comes to other folks, folks with illness and folks without. They see the world with sort of a kindness filter that is a good thing.
Well, thank you very much, Meredith Vieira, for sharing your story with us and sharing that advice. It's really good. We
Thank you so much.